Hi, I'm Ray Grijalva,
And I'm Anne Marie Gerholva.
And I'm Hannah Schledenhofer.
and this is The
Joy of the Faith.
In this spotlight episode, we are meeting with our friend Hannah,
Hi.
and she's going to answer our 3 questions. And Anne-Marie, what's the first question?
Yes, Hannah, how did we meet?
We met at a young Catholic adult group, and Ray actually introduced himself, and he was really excited and just very easy to talk to. And
I'm not that exciting, Hannah.
He was talking
She's
about his wife, and then she came over, and we started talking and exchanged phone numbers, and after
then what'd
that,
you find out, Anne-Marie?
What did I find out? That she was going to be moving 5 minutes from us in Georgetown.
That's pretty amazing.
it was God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Anne-Marie and I started getting together and going out walking because the weather was so nice and stuff, but then we would share our faith, talk about a lot of different things, talk about marriage, and since my husband and I were so recently married at the time, because I'm only married for 7 months, so
We met her. We met you when you were 2 weeks married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much 2 weeks married. So we were superly newlywed, and so they were sharing their experience. Anne-Marie really was open about her faith and about marriage, and there was a connection there that made me feel like there was something a lot deeper than just a superficial friendship.
Well, that's how we met.
That's
Pretty
how we
cool.
met.
And
Yes.
Hannah's here today because 2 weeks ago she was like, Ray, I got to be on the Joy of the Faith. And we were like, okay, that sounds good. So here she is.
Yeah.
We're not forcing her here. She's here on her own will.
It was my idea. And
Yeah.
now I'm a little wait a minute, why is this my idea again? No,
Yeah.
we'll see.
We got with her agent
I'm
beforehand.
I'm putting them to the test.
Exactly.
This is a test run.
So here's our test. Question number 2.
Okay. Question.
What have you learned from the Joy of the Faith channel or from knowing Anne-Marie and I?
Okay, this is a really good question. Mostly because it combines 2 of my very favorite things that I have now. One of the favorite things is the Joy of the Faith. And so my other favorite thing
We didn't
is
pay her to say that.
Anne-Marie and Ray. And so, these things have come to be some of my favorite things in that through Anne-Marie and Ray and their channel, I've definitely learned a little bit about sacraments and why they're important in the Catholic faith. I've learned a little bit about marriage and the experience of being newly married and what a couple years into marriage looks like through the eyes of a young couple who are really in love with each other and trying to embrace all that marriage has to offer, and are trying to do it in a way that can be a light to other people in the world. And in my own personal marriage, that's something that my husband and I pray about almost every night, is that we can just really be a light to other people and promote marriage, which in society can sometimes not have the best reputation. It can be distorted. There's a lot of divorce. There's homosexuality. There's all these different things. And actually, the Joy of the Faith touches on homosexuality in a marriage video.
And we'll make more
And it's
videos on it.
really awesome.
Oh, we're going to put a little note up here. Link to marriage video.
Yeah, and so that's something that I've learned in knowing Anne-Marie and Ray. And then the other thing that I've learned with the Joy of the Faith, but through them personally, it's just that the community that they share is something that's really important to them. And I think that's something that they have really shown Craig and I, Craig, my husband, and I. I mean, I guess can't say enough of how much of an honor and a blessing it's been to know Anne-Marie and Ray because of their holiness and because of their honesty and how they care about people and how they want to relate to the people around them. And they really do care about the souls of people. And they get into the heart of, me and my marriage. And there's things that Anne-Marie has shared that I've taken back to Craig, and he's been like so excited about it because, it's something really cute. Like, what was it?
At the door?
Like a kiss at the door, like in greeting and stuff, like simple things like that. And like, Anne-Marie, brings that in, and I'll tell Craig about it. And then, I'll be like, oh, don't you love Anne-Marie now? Like, you're going to love her so much because she like totally brings, such a joy. And I'm just so blessed to have that in my marriage because, Ray could probably firsthand say that like those things that, his wife does, like they mean the most, right? Yeah, they're awesome. They mean the most. They bring you together in love. And, it's something that like, I want that too. Like,
Awesome.
And I think, it's when people have that contagious spirit, it's like, I gotta have it.
Oh.
Like, I gotta have my fix. I gotta have my fix. I gotta have my Anne-Marie and Ray time. I've gotta see them together. Cause like, at first it was like, I was only seeing like Anne-Marie all the time, and then she would be like telling little stories about Ray and stuff, and I'd be like, okay, like when am I gonna see that, And then like I got to like experience Ray, like one-on-one, first like interact and stuff, and they'd be interacting together and be all cute and mushy and have to cuddle and all this stuff. So but like it's just that like. It's that cuteness, like, and it is contagious because, like, I want that. Like, I want more of that.
Yeah.
But where do we get it from? We get it from, like, Jesus. So it's like, he's the source, and then us, and then, but, like, the light that you keep saying is, like, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
And then, like, a month from now, it's going to be, like, someone's like, I want to be like Craig and Hannah, Like, it's like
hope.
that ripple effect. So Anne-Marie's got our third and final question.
Right. Hannah, what do you want our listeners to know, either about life or faith or something you want to share with them?
What I want people to know is that if you're truly, wanting the love of God, He's going to give it to you. That's something that He will always say yes to. Like, help me love others better. Okay, yes, you're going to get that. Okay, so like, pray the prayers that you're going to get the yes answers to because, God's going to give them to you.
Mm-hmm.
He really will.
And it's like that desiring the good, desiring like to be better.
Right.
Like, for Him.
Right.
So often prayers are like, I want this, I want that, but it's never like, I want what you want.
Right.
And when we start to think like, I want to be what you want me to be, like there's a litany of humility, and it's pretty crazy, pretty crazy prayer. But like one of the last things is like, and I don't know it verbatim, it's, I pray that others may be holier than I, but that I may become as holy as you want me to be. Yes. Which is so cool because like in our own little way, like everyone's kind of different, which is why we have the spotlight,
Is that in the handbook of prayers?
Probably.
There's a little handbook of prayers. I have one that's like red, and it's really cute, and it's like a little book, and it has the humility prayer in it, and it has a bunch of, and like you said, it's the litany of humility, and that one is in it for sure.
Yeah, totally.
So.
Well, that's awesome. Absolutely. Thanks for sharing and inspiring us each day to love each other better and be a great example of God's love.
All right.
So, hope you enjoyed this video, and God love you.